What's good, YouTube? It's your boy AyCartiii, and look, man, if you are looking for the best jump shots in NBA 2K24, come here, then you are in the right place, man. It doesn't matter if you're a smaller guard, a taller guard, a center, or whatever build you're on. Look at this. Shooting foul and one, 53%. Come on, man. Look, this is my IRL, Slat White. Peep him. Look, I set him up with a good dot. Guess who gave him this jump shot? He's on a center build. Look at that pass. Slat White from the corner knockdown. That's what you're going to be shooting like with my jumpers. Here's another crazy ass shot. We got about, what, 9 seconds left in the half. Look at me breaking the triple team. Spin. Come here. Give me those ankles. Guess what color that is? Green. Man, I promise you, man, it doesn't matter. Look what I'm shooting. 100-point game here. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter what build you're on. You're going to be able to be good. Look, another 100-point game from Jason Tatum and Luka. All right, man, I'm going to be blessing you. Doesn't matter if you're on a tall center. Doesn't matter if you're on a small little guard. Doesn't matter what you're on. Just drop a like. Subscribe if you're new. Watch this video all the way in, then I got y'all, boys. All right, boys, and look, here I am on my Jalen Brunson build. 80 points. Look at this green. 63%. You're gonna be shooting over everybody. All right, boys, here's my Victor Wembanyama build. Just blowing out, dribbling, pulling up, green. So this is a footer. So this dude is 7 foot plus. So I'm gonna have a jump shot, like I said, for every single rating, every single height. If I don't, which I mean, I literally don't know how, because I'm going to be covering every rating, every single height threshold. Again, running the break with my Victor Wembanyama, spinning through traffic, and one. You don't make this type of stuff up when I'm doing. Here's another clip on my 7-footer Wemby type build. Look at this lane steal I get. And then look at this pull up. This is with a 76.3, by the way. So I have everything. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's get straight into everything. Badges, settings, all of it. Let's go. All right, boys, when it comes to shooting on this game, one of the most important things is going to be your timing and your settings and stuff like that. We're going to go over everything else that's important as the video progresses. So you watch this video all the way through, and let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go to our settings. Our controller settings are very important. Now, I use set point. Most people use push. Okay, I won't lie. Set point is just good for me. I shoot very well with it, like 80% from 3, 85% from the field in the mid-range game. So I'm going to keep rocking with what's working, and that's set point. So you just have to really figure out what feels the best. So if set point feels real fast, jump feels real fast, because this is about the earliest, second earliest, and then push, if that feels fast, then even go release. But push and set point, in my opinion, are probably the best. I use set point though, and I think it's amazing. So every single jumper I show you is going to be on set point, except for Patty Mills. So my small guard jump shot base is Patty Mills. I mean, I'm not giving you the jump shot yet because you still don't know the upper releases that are really good. But I use push on that because it's a little bit too fast. It's damn near impossible to time on jump or set point. It's got to be, if you're a small guard, probably got to be on push or release, and I really think that might be the case for most people. I think most people will find success on push or release. Now my jump shot meter is off, bro. I mean, if we are putting our jump shot meter on in the big 2K24, then you're either cheating or you don't have a brain cell, because there's no reason to have this on, with all due respect. All right, you must not play the game that much if you have this on and you don't know your jumper. But it's very easy. If you get a good jump shot and you get a good timing, you could have it on for a little bit, but once you learn it, it needs to come off. You get a boosted green window. Everyone, you should know that by now. I've been in the game for a while. So you get a bigger green window, you will green more shots. If you have the meter on, it looks like there's not even a green window there, so it's kind of hard sometimes. I do have my layup meter on, but it really doesn't affect anything with the shooting. That's about it. Jump shot vibration used to be a thing. It used to vibrate when you're supposed to release, but then people just started cheating and just making, you know, zins work with vibration. So they took that out, and it only applies to dribbling, so everything else is fine. All right, one thing I do have to say, man, is if you do not spin your wheel every day, please spin your wheel, because this is just a little segment into, you know, what we're about to talk about, which we're going to talk about jump shot boost, because it's the only good boost in the game, and be honest, besides the Gatorade, it's the only boost that really matters. I mean, maybe the others are good, but it's the only one that you really have to have. But I spun my wheel actually and got unlimited boosts in every category. So, and I deserved my boosts anyways because I had won events, but you should be buying jump shot boosts every time, and you never know, you might win unlimited jump shot boosts, you might win some jump shot boosts, but every single game you play, you should have jump shot boosts on if you're going to want to shoot better. I always have jump shot boosts. I even bought them before I got unlimited boosts. That's all I ever had, was jump shot boosts only. I never had layups and dunks, never steals, never blocks, never rebounding, never ball handling, passing. it was always jump shot boots. And Gatorade is good too, but it's more expensive. As you can see, it's 3,500 compared to 1,500. Now, I am on a build with really good shooting badges, but I'm going to basically show you all the badges and what they're important for, and you know what badges are most important in this game to be able to shoot. So if you look right there in my bottom right in the highest attributes, mid-range and three-pointer are, you know, in my top 5 highest attributes. Now, the big thing is most builds get a way higher mid-range, especially when you get into taller builds like centers and power forwards. They get way higher mid-range ratings. But this build is a guard, so it gets a higher 3. But normally, see, at a 92 three-pointer and a low mid-range, I would not get Open Looks Hall of Fame. Let's go ahead and look at that. I get that because, look, I have a 92 three-point shot. I would need a 93 for this, but I do have a 90 mid-range, so I get Open Looks Hall of Fame, which is an amazing badge. It is a great badge. If you're wide open, this badge is going to help you make wide open shots so much. It's insane. You have to have this badge. Probably the worst badge is guard up because it just never activates. It never goes up and down. I just floor set it or it'd be on bronze. Comeback kit is a good badge, but that's just like if you're down, it'll help you, you know, make shots. C tier badges, I don't think there's any here. A tier badges, catch and shoot is obviously a good badge for 2s. It's an amazing badge. Green machine, one of the most important ones. This one and open looks is very, very, very important. Probably the 2 most important ones. Literally probably the 2 most important ones. Blinders is also good. Blinders is up there, can't lie. Agent 3s and limitless range. Best, I mean, and Deadeye is good, but all these are good, bro. You want limitless range as high as you can get it. 85 is for bronze. But you can smack wide open without it consistently, or not wide open, but you could smack right on the line consistently with no limitless range, and you just have good midi badges. Like, say, look, you get an 89 mid-range shot, you get blinders gold. So say you had an 83, but you had an 89 mid-range, you'd still be able to shoot just because you have good badges. Badges are so much more important than ratings sometimes. Obviously, if you have an 83, you wouldn't get limitless range at all, so you can't really be shooting too deep of 3s. You would have Agent 3s bronze, so your fades would be decent. You just be a good shooter. You could create a shot, hit a 3, you could shoot good. But I like to go for elite shooting status, so that's why I have the 92 rating and the 90 mid-range. It gives me that open looks Hall of Fame, which is insane. It gives me all the good badges that I would get for having a 92 rating anywhere else. It's insane. I'll show you my floor setters. I have Deadeye on and guard up, just because I know, and limitless range. So that's 3 of the 5, I guess, important shooting badges that are floor set, or 2. Guard up's not important. So 2 of the 5 shooting badges are floor set to their maximum level. Make sure y'all paid attention to those badges. Let's go ahead and get a little crazy little flick of me with my drone. Look at me controlling that. I'm putting my headphones on and off. Look at me. I mean, I'm not real. Alright, so one place y'all want to come up to is the art of shooting, which is right here on the map. Alright, 2 places you want to get familiar with, which is very important. This is going into our hot zone segment, but 2 places you want to get really familiar with is this art of shooting gym right here and this Sunset Park court in the top left. So set you a waypoint and fly over to the art of shooting gym, and we're going to check that out right now. Just traveled in the portal right up in front of the art of shooting gym, so let's just go in here. Before you go in here, pull up your 2K card, go to view 2K card, and scroll over to your attributes, or to your shot chart, right? So as you can see, I've already done my lethals, but you want to check where do you shoot the most shots from. So right here, I have 43 shots and also 36 shots. Those are the 2 places where I shoot the most on the court, right? I shoot a lot of other places as well. Like, I shoot from the top of the key a lot too. But I thought, you know, I shoot from the top of the key 75% without a hot zone, and I shoot from the right wing 63%. So I'm probably going to need the lethal on that right wing anyways. I need the best chance I can at making this. So I have hot zones everywhere except that little area right there. So you just need to make sure before you go in there exactly what you're doing. Like I told you before, you only get 2 lethal zones per week, which make your green window so much bigger, and it also makes it where you can green heavily contested shots pretty common when you have lethal zones. That's where I hit that one wing shot in the intro. It was like a 60% red contest. It's because I had a lethal there, right? It makes your green window like a lot bigger, so you can actually hit those shots. So come over here to your shot chart, see wherever you shoot the most from, and pick where you want to put your lethal. You have to shoot above like 55% or something like that to make it go to a lethal. It has to be hot. So never waste your little 2 spots that you can upgrade in here, going from a cold zone to a neutral zone, or a neutral zone to a hot zone. You can get that at the Sunset Park I showed you. You come in here, and I think this dude said while you're doing your drill, you can pop sharp take. So while you're doing your drills or whatever, just pop sharp take over and come in here and hoop. Alright, You have to make like 8 out of 10 shots and you'll be good to go. I can't believe I just missed that. That's bad for the video if I just missed that. I just lost aura. Wow, I missed twice. That's really bad for the aura in the video. I mean, I'm slightly earlying everything. I realized I was slightly earlying everything because I had my shit on push, not set point, so that's on me. I left it on push by accident. Now, if you're struggling to get hot zones, this is where you go, alright? If you're not struggling, then you know, you'll be fine. But if you are struggling, or you're ever struggling, or you ever just need to get hot zones fast, you want to come over here to the sunset parkour. Alright, I'm going to tell you the quick meta. Pay attention. I'm not going to explain it. It's going to take 2 seconds. I think I'm going the wrong way, but it is what it is. Actually, I'm not going the wrong way, but listen. Alright? It's going to take 2 seconds to explain, so I need you to be paying attention. I need you to listen up, alright? There's a method to the madness. So what you want to do, whether you're on a new build, old build, you know, already high overall, you've seen some hot zones, right? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get in here with this drone. I'm going to press Y, but I doubt it puts me there. Let's see. Let's see how good this drone actually is. What put me here? Wow, W. So look, if you come over here to the board, I'm going to build with a high driving dunk. Check out my most recent build video, the 5-way goat, if you want to. I have a 5-way goat that can pass, shoot, dunk, dribble, play defense, everything. So soft serve is good at throwing lobs. Disco is good at being short and his teammates being short, so you can abuse him over and over again, and you can basically just win every single game and stack my points and get hot zones and just go crazy as many times as you want. So you play him because he's the easiest matchup, and you're going to start off with these two teammates, John and Tom, who are both mid. They both have note. They're 64 and 68 overall. You want to play 5-0, who is 6'10 with a 7'3 wingspan, and Rod Romney, who is 6'6 with a 6'11 wingspan. Both these guys can dunk. If you want to be the one catching a lob, you have to pick up soft serve. He's just a crazy passer. He throws lobs all the time, and you just don't call for the lob, or you just have to cut, and he'll just throw it, and you get a lot of my points. But if you're focused solely on attributes, you're going to want to put yourself down here on Gru. Look at our friend Gru. He's 5'8". We're shooting over him every time. We're getting a hot zone every single second of the day. Playing against Gru, we're shooting over him every single time. So that's what you're going to do if you need to get a hot zone. Go shoot over Gru over and over again until Gru cries in the corner. Pick up 5-0, pick up Rod and Ronnie. Put the 6'10", 7'3" wingspan monster on Disco, who's 5'7" with a 5'11" wingspan. Alright, you just play that over and over again and get hot zones wherever you need to. Then again, you pull up your 2K card and check what you need, just like that. It'll show you. Alright, y'all, so now that it is time for the jump shots, you can also go to the Gatorade gym. That's just a little thing. I'll give you a couple outside the game tips also, so we can get into the jump shots here. I'll just give them to you when I get the jump shots pulled up. Alright, so now that we're on our small guard, remember, and we're showing the jump shots. So remember, for small guard patty mills, you're going to want to use push at the latest unless you can time set point, but I really don't know anyone that can time set point patty mills, and I use set point for everything else. It's just hard. Alright, so but before we get into the actual jump shots of this video, a couple outside the game tips if you're going to actually watch this and you're actually going to listen. Couple outside the game tips: having a monitor with a 1 millisecond response time or less delay is going, or input delay is going to give you way better chance at greening consistently. Having wired internet will also help, and having a wired controller will also help. All these things will help. If you're playing on a big ass TV on wireless internet with a wireless controller that's from 2012, you know, you're gonna shoot bad. But it's okay. I played on a TV for the longest, but I think now it's more important than ever. You need a monitor. But without further ado, let's get into the jump shot. So here is the jump shot that I've been using, okay? My timing stability is not the best, but I use Patrick Mills, Oscar Robinson, Stephen Curry. Now, you can up the release speed, but it's going to be fast either way. As you can see, the release speed is going to be decently fast either way, but if you want to get real glitchy, you got to put it on max or 3/4, but it's just so hard to time. This is probably the hardest jump shot in the game to time, but it is one of the best. It's very hard to contest because of how he kicks his feet out. How that dude kicks his feet out, the defensive immunity is insane. Every single shot is open. It might not be wide open, but it's going to be open. It's not, the contest is not going to register on this jumper. It's insane. So, with that being said, it is going to be very hard to time because, as you see, the timing stability is a C-, but everything else is insane. A+ release height, A+ release speed, A defensive immunity. Wow, it's so hard to contest. So this is the jumper. Try it out. Colin Sexton has a good upper release. I'm trying to think who else. Tony Parker has a good upper release. But this is what I use. I just like to use this. All you need is an 88.3. If you have a small guard, you don't have an 88.3. I don't think you can go Patrick Mills. You'd have to go something else like John Stockton, I think maybe will be less. Let's see. Let's go to the other ones I've saved. So here's another one. If you just absolutely cannot shoot, you absolutely cannot shoot with Patty Mills, you could use this one, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Tony Parker, but you need a higher rating for this. So if you have a lower rating, you're going to have to adjust the upper releases, but the best base in the game is Patty Mills. So just adjust the upper release. If you're a small guard with like an 83.3, then your build's cooked anyways. I don't know what to tell you. All joking aside, if that is the case, comment, and I'll try to help you, because I mean, wow. All right, a jump shot that you can use as long as you have an 87 plus mid-range on a 6'6" or taller, 6'5" to 6'10". Okay, so I started with the guards, the small guard jump shots. Now we're going to be going over into the 6'6", 6'5" to 6'10", and then we're going to go over to the builds that are taller than that. So this is the build, this is the jumper I use. All you need is an 87. Alright, if you don't have an 87, what you're going to do is you're going to replace Tracy McGrady with Jarrett Culver, because it is the same base, alright? And you're going to be able to get that with like a 73. I don't even know where it is. Jarrett Culver, it's a C. This thing's alphabetical order. So you're going to go Jarrett Culver. Look at the jump shot right now, and then watch when I put this on. It doesn't change much. Did it change much? It did not change much of what the actual jumper looked like. It's just a little bit slower, and you only need a 79 three-pointer or 79 mid-range for that. If you have lower than that, you're going to have to put on something else. You're going to have to find, like, I don't even know what else you could put on. You have to put more Sadiq Bey on, I think, is what it would have to be. Right? Yeah, I mean, it would lower. Like, if you put all the way Sadiq Bey on, and then you put on, like, let's see, Jarrett Culver, let's see what you could get. So that was the jump shot at the beginning. Look, see, you only need a 74. If that's all you got, then that's all you got. But that's just like T-Mac damn near. But once again, the best jump shot in the game, in my opinion, is this one right here. Max speed, 21% Sadiq Bey, 79% Oscar Robinson. Best, I mean, it's insane. I mean, I love this jump shot. I really, really do love this jump shot. So now I'm on the big dog, right? So now I'm on the big dog popper, as you can see, the big dog. You can tell he's just a big dog. All right, and this is the jump shot that I use, as I told you before, because all you need is a 78 three-pointer or 77 three-pointer to get this, and I have a 78. So, and it looks exactly like T-Mac, just a little bit slower. Use set point for this, but there you go. There's another jump shot. Now let's get into the footer jump shots. All right, now we're on my 7-footer. As you can see, here we go. You need an 85 mid-range for this. But I think if you take down, I don't know who it is, maybe Dwight Powell, it'll lower it a lot. But Dwight Powell is one of the best ones in the game. Eric Pascal also is going to cost a lot. You have to have at least an 80 mid-range for this, or 83. I think one of the better ones, let me see. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, if you have a super low three-pointer or mid-range, I don't know how to help you if you have a footer. All right, comment a good jump shot down below. I will find a good jump shot. I will comment it. But if you found your jump shot in this video, drop a like, subscribe, and comment if you're a new sub, and I will say thank you. Look, if you really didn't, comment your rating, comment your build, comment your height. I will give you the best one. I will comment it. I mean, I don't even know. I gave you so many. There's no way, right? It can't be. I don't know. But I love y'all boys. God bless you. Click on any of the videos on your screen, and remember, I love you. God loves you. I appreciate you for watching this video, and I'm out, man. Peace.